morning everyone, welcome back to Memily Makes, or welcome if you are new here. Hope you're having a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. It has just started snowing here, which is quite exciting. It's a very light sprinkling, but it is snowing, so that's very exciting. The first snow of this year, woohoo! It's super exciting. Right, so let's get started because I've got a lot to cover today. Today's colour, so it's day 11 of Advent, and today's Advent colour is this one. Now, as you can see, this one's going back in a lighter direction again. So I'm not quite sure where we're going with this now. I thought I had predicted it, but clearly not. So we've got a lot of nice blues, pale yellows, bit of pale green, some speckles of pink, which ties in with yesterday's colour. There was some speckles of pink in with that dark green that we had yesterday. But this is very much a paler colour, so I'm quite intrigued. One, to see how it merges with the shawl, and two, to see what tomorrow's colour is going to be. This is not the direction I was expecting, but anywho, beautiful colour obviously, as always. So today's colour is Monet's Water Lilies. Come on, you can do it. Oh dear, I thought I was doing well this morning. Monet's Water Lilies 1903, and yet again a nice representation of that painting there. There we go. Yeah, I'm very intrigued to see how it's going to go. So I'm going to show you the shawl. We didn't have any errors this time, which was a relief. And yeah, I seem to have fixed the original error without too much of a trouble, I don't think. No, I can't see any problems. Right, I'm going to stand up. Excuse me, I'm in my workout gear. I'm going to do my workout in a minute, but I thought I'd hop on and do this before, you know, before I get all sweaty and gross. So, again, ridiculously long, and the ball is rolling across the table. There we go. Getting really long now, so I'll give you a quick overview again. And we go down, oops, switch that way, there we go down, and then we come to the darker colour, which was yesterday's colour, this lovely green. It was, as I thought, it's the same as this one here. So today's colour, just stab myself with a needle, today's colour should be, excuse me, I'm a bit froggy. Today's little pattern section should be the same as, I can't actually see what I'm pointing at, here we go, this one here. It should be the same as this one here, I think that's what we're doing now. But as you can see, I'm absolutely loving how this colour merged in. So where is he? Here he is, my little moth again. He is showing where, oops, yesterday's colour began to fade in. You can see the definition, the lines are really showing on that one where they started to fade in, and you can see that it was really picked out the greens in the prior colours, the prior section even. So it's really pulling those greens out, which is great, which I thought it might do, and yeah, it really is. It just looks so good. So yeah, I'm really intrigued to see what this is going to look like, and you know, where we're going to go next, because this is totally not the direction I thought we were going in. I thought we were going to go a bit similar to that, maybe go a bit darker, get some greens going on, darker greens, but I wasn't expecting to have a big jump to a paler colour. So intriguing. So that is yesterday's one. I'll get this wound on probably not long after this, because as I say, I've got a lot to do today again. So I'll get this wound on not too long after we've finished, wrapped up here, or after my workout. I haven't decided yet. It doesn't take me long to do it anyway, so I'll get that wound up and get it added in and see what's going on. So yeah, that's going to be really interesting. As you can see, my end situation getting a little bit out of control, but that is because I lost my sewing kit. Oh dear, what a disaster. But it is found now. I usually have this little packet, little purple packet, and it's on my little craft trolley, which I have by the sofa. I will show you that one day. I'll give you a little tour of my craft trolley. It's a mess at the minute. I do have an idea of organisation for it, but it's just handy to have everything on. I have everything that I need on there, including this, which is a little crochet set that I got off Amazon, you know, just a little starter set to get me going. I've had it quite a long time now, and it just has, may as well give you a quick look inside. This is a mess. There you go. So it's got all my crochet hooks that I don't really use anymore because I like the ones with the rubber end. So these ones, just because they don't hurt my hand quite so much as these, plus these are a bit more prone to bending. I'm a bit of a tight crocheter. I'm trying to be better, trying to be less tight, but there we go. So I've got my needle gauge in there. I don't know why this has turned into a tour of my little kit, I don't know. But anyway, the main thing was all my needles for sewing in ends are in here. And I lost this, but it has been found now, which is good news. So I can get tying in ends again. Right, so, what's next? Okay, so very, very excited for this, and I hope that you enjoy it as much as I am so pleased about it. So, in my introduction video, I did briefly, just trying to get this on screen without giving it away, there we go. So, in my introduction video, if you did see that, I did briefly touch upon my history of knitting and crochet, and basically I have a very strong memory of my nan. She was a very avid knitter, and she always used to knit these dinosaurs and these Christmas decorations. So I touched upon that briefly in my introduction. It is, as I say, an extremely fond memory, and in that video I did say that I remembered all these dinosaurs and Christmas decorations, as I said, that she'd made, that we had, that used to go on the tree every year. Now, I know that they haven't been on the tree for quite some time. They are an acquired taste. They're very colourful, I think, and a lot of people these days, they have trees that are a bit more muted, so they didn't quite fit in. And I wasn't quite sure what happened to all of it. And the dinosaurs, I didn't know what happened to it all. I knew that I had a caveman that my nan had made, which I've actually dug out. I found him. So I found the little caveman. And anyway, so I can show you the little caveman. And I remembered this book, pattern book, that my nan had, and I couldn't remember who had it, where it was, or anything like that. I just remember the book perfectly. It was just, it's one of those pattern books that you see and you think, yes, I know that book. And I don't know where it is. So I did some Googling. I managed to find out who the designer was, and I managed to find the book. And I also managed to find a copy of it on eBay. So that actually arrived yesterday, so I can show you the book, which I'm very happy and very excited. So for those of my family that watch and remember my nan knitting from this book, you will remember this book very fondly. So I'm going to stand up. Here we go. So the pattern booklet is by Jean Greenhouse, I believe that's who it's by. And this is the book. I'm not sure how many people actually have seen this book or know this book. I'm getting quite glare on it, unfortunately. But this particular volume was Jean Greenhouse Toy Collection. I've got a really froggy throat. It's not good timing. So as you can see, it was a teddy bear picnic on the front page. And then on the back was these lovely little dolls. I think they were egg dolls. I'm going to open it and just double check. They were, Grandpa and Grandma Humpty Dumpty is who they were. And again, I remember those. I don't remember if my nan knitted them. I feel like she may have, but again, I don't know where they are. But the two things that I remember mostly from this book, I mean, I do remember this lovely fella. He is lovely. I do remember him. And you can also make him, just trying not to show too much of the pattern, there we go, you can make him with his funky socks and different coloured legs and stuff. Now, the parts that I remember were the Christmas decorations. There we go, that's a bit better. So these lovely Christmas decorations. There you are. So I remembered those being on the tree, some of them, not all of them, but some of them. And then the thing that is very, very nostalgic to me and that I am very, very excited about is this lovely 2-page spread of the dinosaurs. Oh, this way. So hopefully there's not too much glare on that and you can see the lovely scene that's going on here. So we have eggs, we have cavemen, we have T-Rexes, we have, I think it's supposed to be, is it Stegosaurus, this one? This blue one here in the middle. This some sort of Stegosaurus. You got obviously a Brontosaurus. I've got to try and do this with trying to figure out which way I've got to go. Yeah, so you got different ones, different stripy ones, different, you can do different stars on them, and then you have these lovely pterodactyls at the top here, and these cavemen. That I just remember them so vividly. The cavemen. Oh, I'm falling over. The cavemen. So this is my childhood in terms of knitting, for sure, definitely. So I am over the moon to have this book, over the moon. And I would like to do some of the patterns out of there. It is such, yeah, massive childhood memories in this book. So I'm really happy to have got that. So I will show you the little caveman that I have, and then I'll show you the surprise that my mum and dad came. I mean, it's kind of a bit obvious what the surprise is, but bear in mind these were all made by my nan, and oh gosh, they must be, I'm going to be showing my age now, they must be about at least 30 years old. They must be, and they look brand new because they've been so well looked after. But here is my little caveman. How sweet is he? I mean, it looks so clean and lovely. And his little rope, I believe this is probably like a little skipping rope, or maybe the rope to hang him off the pterodactyl. I'll turn him round. I'm looking at his little face. I think his little face is lovely. So the little thing to hang him off a pterodactyl maybe. But I've had this for a long time. I think she made loads of these, so I think a lot of members of my family may have one of these at least. And I know my sister has one of the little Stegosauruses, a stripy blue one, I think. She has a stripy blue one. But yeah, so this was made 30 years ago, if not more, and I've just dropped him. So yeah, that's the one that I knew I had, because I've always hung on to him. He's just lovely. And then my mum and dad came over. See if I can get all this out without dropping. Excuse me. Mum and dad came over and they bought a massive, massive surprise. So without further ado, here's a couple. They found all the decorations. They found the decorations and they found a dinosaur, so I can show you the dinosaur as well. But again, these are probably about, oh, they smell lovely. They smell very lavender, like lavender soap. Sorry, I'm just going to sit here smelling them. So we've got Santa. I mean, these were made by my nan. They are so neat. Look at that. Look how neat. I don't know if you can. How neat is that? Absolutely amazing. So that's the heart decoration. And then you've got Santa with his beard, his little, I used to love this beard, you can lift it up, his little beard. His little tash and his little fringe. Oh, he's beautiful. So I had those, and then I had the ice cream. I don't think the ice cream, oh, the ice cream might be in the book, but there's the ice cream with its little dribbles down the side. Another Christmas decoration. It's got a little thing on it. Very well used, because you can see that the yarn is splitting, but again, very well looked after. Very clean and nice. This one I think has been a little bit too loved because it's very squishy. But again, and the tie is coming away a little bit, it's getting a little thin. But that's that one. I love that she used sparkly yarn. Then I've got these two. The two little baubles. As you can see, they're quite colourful. So they're not to everybody's tree tastes, which is probably why they aren't on the tree. You can also see that this one has a pine cone in it. Don't know how old that pine cone is, but proof that they were on the tree at some point. I do apologise, I've got a really froggy throat. Got this very cute little stocking. Again, I don't think this one's in the book either. Got a candy cane, which is pretty cool. Got a lovely little candle. There you go. I like this one, it's really nice. I can't remember if that one's in the book. Got this lovely bell. I really like the colour of this bell actually, it's really, really nice. So, and it's got some really nice sparkly yarn going on. Very nice bell. Got Snowman. I like him, he is proper cute. With his little, I'm not sure what that is actually, some sort of stick. But yeah, there he is. I'm not sure what they're stuffed with, but some of them feel quite crunchy. This one doesn't, but this one felt crunchy. But yeah, I still can't get over how neat they are, and I mean, considering how many years they've been put on the tree and stuff, they are really good condition still, and oh, they do smell so good. Oh, that one smells like Christmas tree. Oh yeah, that's nice. Right, and then the piece de resistance is this absolutely wonderful pterodactyl. Unfortunately, I don't have any of the other dinosaurs, but this is the pterodactyl in beautiful purple colour. So obviously he would have gone with this little guy. That's probably a good idea. Yeah. So trying to get a thumbnail. I've learned that you have to pose to get a thumbnail, but yeah, I think I'm so happy that I found my little guy, and just to see these again in the flesh is just so wonderful. So yeah, nice little oh gosh, I don't think I can get them all in my arms. There we go. Oh no. There we go, the wonderful treasure trove of my nan's knitting, memories of childhood really. So yeah, I'm over the moon, and I'm so grateful that Mum and Dad brought those over, so thank you Mum and Dad. I think you know how much this meant to me. I was quite emotional when they brought them over, so yeah, just so grateful, and it's just so lovely to actually physically hold them again, because these are such good memories, both of my nan and both of Christmases past. So without getting too sentimental, I will put them away. But I'm just so happy that I could bring them to you, and I'm really grateful that Mum and Dad actually found them and brought them over for me to show you. So that's those, and hopefully I will do some of these, because yeah, I'm really pleased to have the book, and I'd love to do some of the dinosaurs. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Right, now then, what else do I have for you today? I thought I had loads for you today, but I don't. What time is it? Oh my gosh, it is 18 minutes in, and I thought that was a short video. My concept of time is not great, is it? Right, so I do want to quickly go over my Christmas schedule. I have decided that I will do a video on Christmas Eve. So I'll do videos, my Vlogmas videos up to, I like picking stuff up, I'm sorry. I will do Vlogmas videos up until Christmas Eve. So Christmas Eve will be my last Vlogmas video. Yesterday I did touch upon the 200 gram skeins of yarn that are in my advent calendar. I did say I wasn't going to show them. That's not true. I am going to show them. It's just I'm not going to show them on Christmas Day, because Christmas Day I'm not going to do a video. I am with family, and that's a day for family really. So that's how it's going to be. I will be very busy the week after. So the week of Christmas, so Boxing Day, and that week I will be very busy. So the next video after Christmas Eve will be in the new year. I'm trying to think, it might be Monday the 2nd. I might do a little wrap up of Vlogmas video on the 2nd of January. I could do with a notepad to write this down as I'm telling you. That's what I'm planning at this point in time. I wasn't expecting to be able to keep up with Vlogmas, but I think I'm doing pretty well. Next week and the week after might be a different story though, because work will get very busy. So I'll see how it goes. If you don't get a video every day, it will be followed up the following day or something like that. I haven't quite figured it out yet. We will see how we get on. But that being said, I will do the video Vlogmas up until the 24th. Last day will be the 24th. That's the last Vlogmas video that you will get. And then on the 2nd of January, I am planning to put out a wrap-up of Vlogmas. So then I will show the 200 gram skeins that are in my advent calendar, and just give you a general wrap-up and a thank you message, and yeah, just a little video really. And then my plan after that is to at least do one every 2 weeks, one video every 2 weeks, because this has been a lot. It has been a lot. I wasn't actually expecting Vlogmas to be so time consuming, but it has been. Very good fun though. So I will be doing at least one a month. I'm aiming for every other week. If I can do one a week, that's great. But I'm going to play it by ear and see how I go. Being realistic here, it will be at least one a month, a wrap up of the month, what I've crafted, what I've finished, if I've finished anything, if I've cast anything on, any acquisitions, things like that, just general wrap up of the month. And then I'm going to try and do a video in between that, just a little hi, how's it going kind of video. And yeah, if anybody wants any tips or anything like that, I can try those. I'm not an expert. I'm definitely not an expert, but I do have little tips and tricks. I merged the words then. Tips and tricks that I might be able to show you that you might find useful. I don't know. I do have some ideas of little videos to put out, so you might get more content than what I'm saying here. But yeah, that's my plan. That's my plan, brainstorming at this very moment. I need to sort out my froggy throat and then do my workout. We are going to set up the board game. I was hungover last weekend, so it didn't happen, but we're going to set up the board game, so I'll get some footage of that. Although I might add that into tomorrow's video, because there won't be a lot of footage for tomorrow. And today, I'm at 22 minutes. There is enough footage today. So I'm going to wrap this up, and I'm going to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have an absolutely amazing day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.